Hi YouTube, and welcome to my Chewy Electric channel. I'm very happy to say I'm doing part 2 of my video on the best power position holds in Caldera. In today's video, we're going to focus on ruins, lagoon, resort, power plant, airfield, neighbourhood, and a very common 2-story building you'll see across the map. So remember, my videos is all about how the average gamer like me can still win Battle Royale in Warzone. You do this by getting a power position, using clays, and holding that position and letting people come to you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, feel free to subscribe, have a chat to me, follow me on Twitch, come say hi. See you next time. Bye-bye. Alright, let's have a look at a really good spot in ruins. Ruins is a tough place to hold. But up here in the mountain, there's only a few ways up. So once you know the ways up, you can clay them. So to get this video done today, I'm just jumping into BR solos because there's no plunder mode at the moment. So I can't show you exactly where the clay is, but I'll point it out. So here we are. Really nice spot.
Take 'em out.
Where are we going to clay? Firstly, there's a little jump up right here. So we're going to clay here.
Going in.
Put our clay there. I'm going to jump back up. Where's our next spot to clay? It's down here. This little ravine right here. So we're going to clay here.
Lead them out. Move up.
And then there is another way up. Here.
Lead them out.
There's our 3 spots up. Now, where are we weak to? Everything south. So here.
Going in.
Here. So you're always watching those. But once you're up here, you've got an excellent vantage point for dig site, ruins itself. So I've had a lot of good games from here. The only downside of being up here is there's no cover. So we often get clustered off. So what you want to do with your squad is if I'm on this side and I hear the nodie, but my squad member who's over here does not, then I know that I've been targeted with the cluster and not my friend. So I want to move over to this side.
Loadout drop on the way.
There's a bit of fighting going on down here. Alright, that's the lagoon. Let's see if there's someone there. It's gonna be difficult for me to do it, but I'll try it. Okay, the next power position I want to talk about is in Lagoon, right here on your map. There it is.
Move it.
Because of the peninsula that it's situated on, there is only limited ways in. So it's a really good spot if your team needs some money or just needs a breath. You can grab a most wanted and camp up here. Try not to die. Okay, this top area gives you the best views, but you're also the most exposed. So what you're going to do, one of your teammates is going to clay right here.
Lead them out.
But when you're holding this, you don't want to stay here. You want to go down a level. Okay, so then I am claying the stairs here as well, so I don't get snuck up on. And then I'm going to stay right here. Get a lot more cover, especially with your sniper. You can take some nice snipes from here. Okay, so I'd suggest one person holds here. The other teammates can hold this roof.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Get some nice headies on this roof. You're always conscious of someone sneaking up on you from here, so I'd clay that.
Small caliber here.
Right there.
Mark on the grid. Let's go.
But other than that, you should be able to hold everyone else off. Because the only ways in are here,
Location marked.
this road, and then of course just walking straight up, which is about here.
Location
Sometimes
marked.
people
move.
can sneak up on you around the back of this white house. So I suggest someone there, one or two people on this red roof, and then maybe, if you're in quads, another person up here on the white roof. Let's have a look. question is, how do you get up here? Let me show you. Again, you've got some nice angles. You can play in, but if there's no one around, I like to play the roof.
You're losing ground. Move it.
So just do a little side jump on here and up. You got the roof. And then again, you've got some nice headies up on this roof. So what I mean by a heady is only your head is showing. So if someone's going to shoot you, they have to shoot your head, so your body's not exposed. Alright, so that is Lagoon. Alright guys, my next power position is my favourite by far. It's Resort. Can't miss it on the map. It is honestly Caldera's version of Prison. If you were a power position player and you love playing Prison in Verdansk, which I certainly did, Resort is your go-to place. I've got a good mate of mine in chat at the moment, and we just love playing Resort. There's only 4 ways up. Let's have a look at them.
Hunt the enemies before they hunt you.
Firstly, the zip. You want to place your clay on I would put it on a slight angle facing inwards from about here.
Lead marked.
Okay, and the same on the opposite side. 1 and 1. Okay, so that's one spot you're looking to clay. That's number 1. 4 spots. Remember, 4 ways up. Where's the second? This door here. Now, some people like to clay inside. I don't. I'd rather them try and push out. Because sometimes what happens, if you clay this door just here, you can put a bit of space. Don't put your clay too close. If you put it too close to the door, they'll see the little lasers. Because what happens, if you put it outside, a lot of times they just push out aggressively. When they do that, 2 clays is going to weaken them. Gives you a good chance to kill them. Where if the clay goes off inside, then there's no chance to kill them at all. And the purpose of clays is to give you warning when someone's coming. Here's a clay. But it also has the dual benefit of weakening an opponent. Okay, that's 2. Let's have a look at the third spot is what I call the internal ladder, or the internal zip.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
You've got 2 internal zips here that lead downstairs. Don't clay in here. Again, the same principle. Shut the door, make sure the door's shut, and you're putting your clays about 1 metre out here.
Location marked.
So when they bust through the door, they're weak, you get them. 4th spot is this ladder, right here. Okay, so again, you're looking to, I would put it straight 90-degree angle, about this distance away, right there. There's your 4 spots. Now, how do you hold Resort? If you've got quads, or even duos, it doesn't mean you want to split your team up. You're looking to have 1 or 2 people, if you've got quads, 2 people, holding centre. So when you're holding centre, you've got good access to here and here, to these 2 spots, and also right here. So you've got great access to 3 of the ways up. You've also got fantastic, there's always someone up here shooting at you, and then the 2 apartments. Right here and here, right? There's always people in those.
Lead marked.
You've got excellent access for these 2. So probably pick your best sniper, put them in the middle. You want your other people. If you've got trios, I'd put 2 in the middle and 1 up here. If you've got duos, then 1 and 1. Your other team member or multiple team members is holding this angle. So you've got this zip is probably the most popular way up. People love to come up this way. So you're holding right here, so you've got the zip covered. You've also got your teammates covered. If they come up the ladder, you've got that covered here, or the door, you've got that covered
Let's
here.
move.
Okay. So that is Resort, one of my absolute favourite places to play. So the next power position I want to show you is Power Plant. So let's see it on the map. Here it is here on orange. It's a really good hold. Let's get there. Here it is. Let's have a look. Someone down underneath. Climbing ladder. Hello, mate. He thought it was a good idea too. Just make sure I'm alone. Alright. Okay, so you're in the building. Where are we claying? Most obvious way in is here, these stairs. I want to plant my clay right here. Again, I don't
Into
want
the
them
new
seeing
safe zone.
these red
Gas
dots.
is
So
closing
I want them, people burst up, they don't look, bang, they get hit with the clay right there. So there's my first position. The second position, I want to shut these doors because the next way in is here, and there's a jump spot through this window.
An enemy team
Being
is
hunted.
hunting you. Don't become prey.
So what I want to do with my clays, I want to shut the door, and I'm putting a clay right there. Okay, that's two ways in. So when I'm holding here. Excellent views out through there. I'll take that clay back. And then when I'm upstairs, I've got views to the east and the west. Now the other two positions I'm worried about. There's two ladders, one right here. So I'm placing my clay right there.
Gas is moving.
And there is another ladder right here. So I'm placing my clay in the same spot there. Okay, some tips to note. Someone can play upstairs. Alright, but just be careful when you're up here because you're easy fighter to get landed on. So what I would do, if you're in quads, is have two people play up here. So if you get landed on, you can take them out. Two people on top, two people below. Below is much better because it's safer. But you can see on top you get fantastic views, 360-degree views of power plant. Where you're weak, obviously to this hill, which you can see that right there. Alright, enjoy power plant. Alright, the next power position I'd like to show you is a Verdansk favourite, ATC. But there's also one here in Caldera at Airfield. There it is there on the map, in orange. Let's go take a look. There she is. You want to take tower. Alright, just grab some of these. Let's get in. Let's work out clays. Pick up this bounty.
Positive ID
Okay.
on the bounty target. Let's make
What
this
we want
quick.
to do, if you've got enough players, let's clay right here. So now coming up the stairs is going to run straight into it. We also want to clay here. Now, if you don't have enough people with clays, or you're only playing solos or duos, put your clay right there. So then you get the benefit of both hitting someone who takes the lift, or someone who comes up the stairs. Okay. When you're here, you've got excellent views of Airfield through this window, and here. Okay. So now, when you're peeking out this window, you are susceptible to someone. That's a very popular building right there. Alright, now, where else? I would also recommend you put clays on top. Not here, but literally on roof, because people take the balloon, they land on you. So just put your clays, towards the center, but starting on the outside, facing in the center. So then when they land, they're going to hit a clay and weaken them. Now, when you're inevitably being pushed from someone who lands up top, you can try and hold this angle and try and kill them that way, but I prefer a little safer option. Get some clays on the stairs. So here, so you've got clays there and clays there. So you're in a really good power position. They have to push down. So they're going to swing hard. So try and hold an angle here as they swing, you take them out. Okay. So that is ATC. Okay, the next power position I'd like to show you is H, or H building at Airfield.
Bounty target is down.
You can see it there on the map. You can see why it's called H. It looks like a H on the map. Let's go check it out.
One eternity later.
So, ways up into H. There's 4. These stairs. So again, if you're used to my style of video, we're putting our clay here. So again, as they run up the stairs, they can't see it. And they bang, hit the clay. Next spot. You're going to land on the roof. Put your clay here. So when they jump down, so they don't see the clay from the roof, but as they jump down, bang, they hit the clay. That's 2. Where's their other spots? Just going to see if someone's here. Alright, you got these 2 windows. Are jump ups. Alright. So here's your jump up. You jump up to here. You then mantle to there. You get the exact same mirror here. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a clay right on this spot. To get a clay on that window, I'm staring straight out and I'm dropping my clay, bang, right here. Let's just do the jump up.
Enemy UAV active.
Yes, side mantle there and up. And there you go. 4 ways in, second story of H. You've got excellent views all around Airfield. Look at all these views you get. That is H at Airfield. The next power position I'd like to show you is in Neighbourhood, and it's the strongest building. Right here on the map, you can see it in orange. This is Neighbourhood, and this building right here is the one we want. Let's take a look. Had some great wins from this building. I actually see this building a few times in the map.
Is to eliminate all enemies. Attack.
Okay. Where are we putting our clays? On the stairs. Again, just around the corner so they can't see them. Right there.
Location marked.
The jump ups.
Let's move.
There really is only one. It's right here. You can get on this hedge and jump up. So I'm putting a clay right on this spot.
Grid marked.
The other spot I want to put a clay is outside because a lot of them will balloon in. They'll balloon in and land on your roof and then jump in here. So I'm putting a clay right there.
Yeah, move
Sort of, I don't want to put it inside the door because I could get blown up. I want to go outside and put it down here. And the same, there's another balcony here. I'm putting another clay right there. Okay.
Yeah, move
Once you've got those areas clayed, you've got really good access around Neighbourhood. You can see Airfield, especially with snipers. You've got a lot of people rotating in from here, a lot of zones pulled from here. You get some really good access from here. Where you're weak, it's over the houses right in front of you. This house,
Yeah, move it.
this house, you see that window,
Grenades here.
and then the house next to you, which is right. I'll mark it on the map. This one here. They're your weakest.
Going in.
You'll often get pushed. If you get pushed with your clays, you can hold your angles here. You can hold your angles. All right, and then don't forget as well, if you're being pushed, you can easily just jump out, circle back, and shoot them up the arse. So that is Neighbourhood. Enjoy. The next power position I'd like to show you is what I call two-story. They're scattered across the map. Here's one here in orange. Let's go take a look. So I'll just float over to it. The benefit of these, there must be at least half a dozen around the map. So you'll often find them. Again, there's this two-story, and there's only limited access up to that second story. So if you put your clays in the right spot, it's a really good hold. I've held this several times. Alright, let's take a look. Obvious way in, there's no internal stairs. Just these stairs here. What you want to be careful of, you want to put your clays up top. Don't put them down the bottom because they can just jump up.
Time to cover your tracks.
Put them up the top here,
There's
facing
enemy
down the
team
stairs.
hunting for you.
Alright, there is a jump up. If someone is able to get up, they can jump from that veranda to this window. So what I like to do is put a clay on this window. Now, also, if they do get up, I put a clay on this door.
Yeah, move it.
And depending on how many you've got, you can put the clay in this room, so it faces that door and that window, and then another clay, sort of facing out from here,
Yeah,
so it covers that door and that window. Two-story, you see them all across the map. Plenty of views out, around. There might be, depending on where you are, I know in Lagoon there's a jump spot, there's a car. See, here's a jump spot here too.
Mark on the grid.
So look,
Let's go.
they change based on where you are on the map, but look for the jump spot and put a clay on the window that corresponds to the jump spot. Once you've done that, you've got excellent views across the map. If you're playing solos, here's a tip. You can hide up here. Just watch out for this little jump. And when you're doing solos,
Move up.
you want a clay there and a clay
Location marked.
facing out there.
Let's move.
All right, and that is what I call two-story.